Alright guys, we're back. Just like I said, we got some chicken lollipops. Already cut up a few. Kind of a tedious job to cut these up to make them, I guess, look like lollipops. But just something different. I like chicken legs. Sometimes they just, the same old way, it's time for a change. So, I've seen a lot of people do it this way, so I figured I'd give it a try and show y'all how I do it. So you take your chicken leg. Well, tell you what, let me move these out of the way. I got this fancy little rack over here that you just slide your chicken legs on. I know, it's pretty cool, huh? And if you don't put them on there right, they're going to fall through. So, just like that. But anyway, take your chicken leg, about, I don't know, 1.5 inches or so past the little knuckle in the back. Just cut it. Cut all the way around it, just spin and cut. There is a little bone in there, and sometimes you can dig your finger all the way down this way and pull that bone out, but I'm not going to do all that. And just take your knife and go down the skin, just like that. There's some tendons in there. You just kind of pull it back from that. Take your bigger knife, hold on, just kind of pull it away from it. And there's them tendons I was talking about. You can cut those off. But there's a knuckle. If you can get it just right, usually you can pull it right off the back of that knuckle. Just like so. You may have a little bit you got cut off. But then there's them tendons right there. You see those tendons? I'd just get those out of the way. And if you got a clean pair of pliers, or if you, I mean, it's up to you. If you got a greasy pair of pliers, I guess you could use those too. But you can take those tendons, grab a hold of your pliers, and you can pull real hard. And you get them out. Not one pair of my pliers are clean, so I'm not gonna even attempt. I have done some chicken legs where I've pulled the tendon completely out, but you usually have to butterfly them to get the tendon out of the chicken leg. Unless you got a real good pair of pliers that can grip it good and pull it straight out. But anyway, there's part of it. Take your bigger knife. It's part of the cartilage right there. I don't know if y'all can see it, but if you don't cut that off, it's not going to stand up. And you can cook it on a cooking rack, but I got this fancy little rack here that I can cook ribs on, beer can chicken legs. You know, I don't use it for my ribs, but I could, I guess, because that's what it's for. And you cut that little piece off, then you got it flat. Well, you cut a little bit more off, just like that. And what you do is you just cut that bone off at the end, just make it flat. And what I like to do is I'll shove all that down there, get all that skin back over across there. And like I said, there is a bone, and you can break it off, stick your finger all the way down in there, and you can pull it out. But it's quite a bit of work. But there you have lollipop chicken leg. That's how you do that. Put them on your little rack. We'll do another one, and then we'll get some seasoned up, and then we'll take a break, get some more. It is a tedious job, but if you want to do something a little different, this would be the way to do it. I like chicken legs, like I said, but this way you're just eating a big old chunk of meat instead of all this cartilage and stuff. Makes it look a little fancier, I guess. And you just get your knife, like I said, pull all that skin off there. You'll lose a little bit of meat, but not much. Just like so. And you take your knife, get that chunk off there. Take your knife, you'll lose a little meat this way too, but it's all worth it. and stand up every time. You just take that, pull that skin back over there. There's a little bit of tendons right there, so we'll go ahead and cut that off. And stick to your gloves. Sometimes you can get a paper towel and hold it. It'd probably be a lot easier, but sometimes they're a pain in the butt to get a hold of. You want to use a real sharp knife that just over it, and then you just pull the skin over it like that. There you do it. So that one, it fell right through there, so it may not work like that. There we go. Gotta put them on right. Let me take this glove off here. And to season them, got Malcolm's barbecue rib rub. I got this from a buddy. He gave it to me. I got a few samples from Traeger, so I'm gonna try all 4 of them. I know this is good. It's got a little bit of a twang to it, I guess you could say. Maybe a little bit of chili powder or something like that. This one is just Traeger rub, and this one is the Traeger's chicken rub. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this one. We're just gonna sprinkle some on there like so. Get it all seasoned up. Figured I'd try a few different ones. I've not tried these Traeger rubs, so give them a try. I know their pork and poultry rub, their honey apple rub is really good, so we'll just put that on there. Grab another one and do another one like that. So after this is all done, we'll smoke them. They go about 2 hours, 170, 175. You want to pull them at the temperature of 165. Put your favorite barbecue sauce on them, or just let them cook to 170, 175 and just eat them like they are. I mean, we'll put a little bit of barbecue sauce on them, maybe some sort of glaze. If I can look in the cabinet and see what all we got, I don't know yet. But first thing we're going to do is cook them, and then we'll be back. Just put, separate. Yeah, I'll put that one right there because then I know what it is. So this is the Traeger rub. We'll go ahead and put some of that on there. Just sprinkle it real good on there. Give it a little bit of seasoning on the bottom, all the way around it. My mother-in-law, she says I should tell some jokes when I'm sitting there silent. So we'll put this one on this side so we know what it is. I don't have any jokes. I'm not a comedian. I try to claim myself as a cook, but sometimes I can't even do that right. But I try to do the best I can. I'm getting better, I think. I don't really know. If you guys think I am, go ahead and tell me, yeah, you're doing a lot better than you was a month ago when you started doing it. So these 3 here, we're going to use this rub. It's called Wolf Barbecue All-Purpose Seasoning and Rub. I got it from Dustin Wumble. So we're going to give that a try. We're going to sprinkle that on there real good. I think there's a little bit of pepper flakes in there, maybe some brown sugar, some chili powder, some garlic, maybe some onion powder. I don't know, got to give them to me, so I got to try it. We're going to set those over here. Give it a little bit more. Season them up real good. A lot of chili powder I can smell coming out of that seasoning, so should be good. They told me it was real good, so I'll go ahead and season her up and give her a try. And I may not put no sauce on these, I don't know, just to try the seasoning on chicken. But anyway, guys, I'm going to take a little break from the camera. I got, I don't know, 7 more to go, 8 more to go. And I'll probably put the Killer Hogs barbecue rub on them. We'll be back shortly. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, just a quick recap before I throw them on the smoker. So what I did is I made lollipop chicken legs. Stand up, kind of resemble a lollipop. What you do is you cut it all around right here. Pull it all back, get it all off the bone. take your hand and squeeze all that meat back down there. Take the skin, pull the skin back over. There's a little knuckle right there at the end. You chop that, make it flat so they stand up. These are getting ready to go on the smoker. When I get ready to glaze them, we'll come back on, and I'll see you guys later.